Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Sultan. I am going to give a review on a book by Chethan Bhagat, and the book is The Three Biggest Mistakes of My Life. And the story goes something like this. One day, Chethan Bhagat gets an email from an unknown guy. The guy is Govin. In that email, he finds out that the guy is going to attempt suicide because he has done some three biggest mistakes in his life. So the Chethan Bhagat gets very upset and he start digging about the person, and he finds out from one of his teacher from his school life. So as is found out, the guy is from Ahmedabad and he is presently admitted in one of the hospitals of Ahmedabad because he has tried to attempt suicide. So he flew to the Ahmedabad to find out what exactly had happened to this person such that he had gone so far to attempt suicide. So when he met with the person to know what exactly happened in his life, Govind starts telling about his three biggest mistakes of his life. He goes to the flashback. There were three friends: Ishan, Govind, and Omi. Ishan was very good in cricket. He is a very good cricket player and he wanted to join the Indian cricket team but couldn't able to join because of some consequences. Then comes to Ishan. He is a very good in mathematics and he's a bit poor person, so because of that he couldn't able to get an admission in engineering college, as he always wanted to have his own business and doesn't want to be someone puppet. And when it comes to Omi doesn't have any goals and aims in his life. However, his father was a priest in a temple and he's least interested in it. So one day they thought of meeting. So when they met, Govind had a plan of starting a business of their own. So they wanted to start a sports shop. So with the help of Omi, they took a shop on a rent in a temple, and due to which Ishan was good in cricket. So Ishan started giving tips to the students, people who used to come and take the items from that shop. So slowly the shop was gradually increasing his profits. So Govind thought of taking a shop in a mall. So he invested all the money of his friends and his own money in a mall. Everything was going right, and in this process Ishan met a guy called Ali, and Ali was a very good cricket player, and Ishan used to train him, and Ishan used to love him a lot because he used to play cricket very wonderfully. And one day during the training session, Ali just fell down. Ali just fell down, and Ishan and his both friends took him to the hospital. There, doctor told him he has a problem of hyper reflex, which means he can see the vision 10 times more than other people, by which he has headaches more often. Ishan has a sister. Her name is Vidya. Ishan requested Govind to teach mathematics to Vidya. Meanwhile, Vidya fell in love with Govind and she proposed him with a card. After a few days, even Govind fell in love with Vidya, and suddenly one day earthquake happens in an area. The area where Govind bought a shop. The shop gets destroyed, then Govind breaks down. This was the first biggest mistake of Govind, investing everyone's money in a particular project. After a few months, there was a match between India and Australia in Goa. Ishan trained Ali in such a way that he doesn't get tired so easily. There, he met an Australian player, Fred Lee, and Ishan told everything about Ali to Fred Lee, by which Fred Lee tests him and he gets astonished by his performance. There, Fred Lee gave him the opportunity to come to Australia by in Australia Academy to learn cricket, and he provides ticket to four of them. Ali training began in Australia, and Australian Cricket Academy and the head of AIS scholarship meet Ali, and they accepted to give scholarship to Ali, but they kept a condition. The condition was Ali should accept the citizenship of Australia. Ali refused it. Meanwhile, Govind started missing Vidya, and on Vidya's birthday and crosses all the limits. This was the second biggest mistake of Govind, falling in love with his best friend's sister. Omi has an uncle. Omi's uncle's son was killed in a Muslim riots, by which Omi uncles got very furious and started killing all the Muslims in the society, by which he kills Ali's mother and father, and he runs back of Ali to kill Ali. But Ishan and his friends took Ali to a building and kept him safe. But Omi's uncle and all other people got to know Ali's place, so they all came and ordered Ali to come out because Ali was a Muslim. But Ishan refused. There, in this process of saving Ali, Omi gets killed, and Omi's uncles, due to the rage, he throws a knife towards Ali. Govind thinks of saving Ali, but realizes he may die, and he becomes selfish. But later, few seconds, he realizes and tries to save Ali. But it was so late because Ali got hurt on his wrist by the knife when Omi's uncle dies. This was the third biggest mistake of Govind. If he hadn't been selfish, then he could have saved Ali without hurting him. Hence, Ishan stopped working with him, and the shop divides into two parts: sports for Ishan and stationery for Govind. And after a few days, even Vidya's family got to know about Govind and Vidya, by which Vidya family sent her out of town for study and strictly instructed her not to talk with the Govind. But they used to speak continuously on call. And later, for the operation of Ali, Ishan want 5 lakhs rupees, and he strictly refuses Govind's money. After some time, Govind and Vidya comes to Ishan for apologizing for their deeds, and Ishan being Ishan, he forgives them and hugs Govind. And later, Ali had his wrist operation, and everything comes to normal. And based on this book, Bollywood even made a movie called Kai Po Che, which was a hit. Thank you. This is Sultan signing off.